Which one am I picking this morning? That one. Kev's going in that one. Harvey's going in that one. And Dunk is taking that one to the combine. We had a breakdown yesterday and it needs repaired. Here is the problem. Can you notice it? That ram is meant to go up to there, but that bracket is buckled and the pin sheared. So, Dad has been up to Stuart's to get parts. He's on his way back right now. He said he was 2 minutes in the door and got all the bits he need. I think he said it was a Polish lad and it was like that. He knew exactly everything we were needing. Dad was very impressed by the parts department up at Stuart's anyway. Let's get a cable tied to know which one's which. I'm taking this full ram off because we're replacing it, because the ball joint end there is a bit cracked. Yes, we can get a new part there, but that part's 50 quid and the whole ram is 113 quid or something. So we just opted for the full thing, and this, it's a little bit cracked, but it'll do as a spare. It'll still operate, it'll still work.
No idea what actually happened.
Push that bracket out. I think that's what's probably happened first, is that's bent out the way, and then it's just been on the pin and then it's sheared the pin. I need to abandon ship here because we've got a breakdown at the grain dryer. Choked solid. I can move it with my hand, so yeah. Hopefully this is gonna go. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Something, there must be something in the motor sheared, or chain's gone, or there's a shear pin in it, I don't know. I'll tell you, is it under there? Yeah, it's just giving up the ghost there. So it is broken on the joiner actually. Chain has snapped. 19, 17.
Right, so we'll measure it.
Just put the chain round it and work out how many less lengths then. So the end and 1, 2, the third.
Yeah. Well, I'll go to the 3 bearings then.
Edwards would probably have, if not. So this here is the drive for that bottom conveyor, and the chain on it had given up the ghost. It was at full extension, so likelihood the chain was a little bit loose anyway. I was starting to kind of thinking about jumping a tooth. That kind of irregular force has then sheared one of the pins, one of the links. We've taken this right down to 0 adjustment on those sliders, and then we've measured what length of chain we need here to suit. So we'll go and order that. Chains naturally over time they stretch, so that's why you get these sliders here, so that you can shift this cog position relative to this one incrementally as the chain stretches, so you can always get it to the right tension. So that slider there is the adjustment for this chain, which is fine really. It doesn't really, maybe need a little bit tightened up. Dad's ran off to AP Bearings, hopefully to get a new chain to replace that. Look what's happened up here. I've got to get well soon to Mandy, who's been going through the ringer the last few months with various different issues, but we've got fingers crossed. You're on the mend, good luck, get well soon. Let's get this trailer fixed. That one's all working absolutely dandy. touch more. Okay, new chain is on. Dad's just going to put the elevator on, then run this, check it's all running alright. Yeah, it's fine. Grain dryer sorted. Let's go and get this trailer finished. Up and running. I don't have blue paint. I forgot to mention to Dad to grab a tin of blue paint when he was up at Stuart's. I've got the old bracket ground off. I've got it as flat as I can get it. Tried to get any of the ridges off. Just like that. I put wee marks in there and there for top and bottom when I took the old one off. The camera wasn't on. Anyway, welded up that seam, that looks nice, but I'm no use at flipping upside down welding. Yeah, it's not my forte. I've not mastered that yet. So I will tidy it up because the door's going to go all the way up, so I'll be able to weld from above. And I'll grind it back a little bit, re-weld it just to do it properly because it looks a bit rough. Come on. Right, there's a bit of slack, a bit more slack. Come on. Yeah, that'll be enough. Right, there we go. With there being so much thick paint in there, I can't get a pin in, so just wire wheel that out. I'll never complain that paint is too thick on a machine. I wonder if this is rounded a little bit. Yeah. Pin's just a little bit rounded there. No, I need to open the door and weld the inside. Right, on you go. Oh! Right, keep going. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, now we need to weld this seam. I'm just going to get a wire wheel to take a bit more of that paint off. I've not got the right blue, so I don't know whether to just leave it grey and wait for the blue to come or just whack this on. This would be a rough way of doing it. Ooh, I'd say that's close enough. That's pretty good actually. That paint's actually almost spot on. Colour. There we go. Oh, I just need to bash that bit straight with a hammer. And we are now back to 100% everything working. Well, everything that we need to be working. Grain dryer's chugging away. I'm just shifting seed barley into the grain store. Harvey's just finished disking along the road and he's going to go and jump in the tractor and swap with Dad. We're combining now. Another field of seed. seed laureate barley. It's actually not bad a crop, which is pretty good. Be about 400 and something odd ton to go in this bay, so maybe 500. So with a grain pusher, get it right up. I'm asking for a mate, but how do you bypass this? If anyone could help out a friend of mine, please get in touch. Can we go back to when the limit was when the wheels were off the ground? Also, we have Archie here right now from Soil Essentials, who is currently changing all the tractors over to Soil Essentials RTK signal providers now in all our tractors. Full transparency, there is not a penny being changed hands. They are providing me the equipment, which I will not own, they'll still own it. They're lending me it, they're demoing me it for a long-term period, in return for getting their name out there a bit more in terms of the YouTube side of things. I'm really looking forward to working with Soil Essentials. It's a farmer's company, and a lot of who they employ, they're all farmers. They've got cattle, they've got sheep, whoever. So totally like-minded folk, down to earth, like easy to chat to, easy to pick up the phone, chat about the weather, the cattle, or tech, which is what they focus on. Thank you for watching, by the way, because without you watching, this scenario would not be available to me. So I do appreciate it. It's not a very dry crop, this. That's just testing some wheat. What is it? 18.8. Archie is complete with tractor number 1, so we're going to head along the road to where the fence is. Kev's rolling right now, and he's going to get that changed over. He needs to come back with another modem for tractor number 3, which is out there somewhere. Archie and Kev are just away up to the field they need to find a fixed position for the GPS, but these trees are probably giving a bit of bother. So they're way up into the field to find a little bit better signal, just to make sure everything's 100%. Right, Archie here from Soil Essentials. What have you been doing to my tractors?
I've been upgrading them to RTKs, or EssentialsNet RTK. I've been trying new modem into your New Holland, both with new SIM card set up on our network.
So they're both up and running. There's one more tractor to do, which you need a modem for, so you're going to come back for that.
Yep. And
then we're going to do something with the baby.
Yes. Yep. So
Still to come.
Yeah, waiting for parts on that one, and then we'll be here and get that
Up and running. Good man, Archie. Right, more to come from that. You'll see more of that in the future when the bateman gets done.